This week's challenge, George, is to decorate a wedding cake, no less. And I think Squire's Kitchen Sugarcraft might hold the secret. How exciting. And hello, I'm George.
Morning, pleased to meet you.
Lovely to meet you. It smells gorgeous in here.
Yeah, we've got some lovely fruit cake, but I hear you've got a really exciting challenge this morning.
I do have a challenge, and I have to say this is probably one of my most exciting challenges. I have a semi-obsession with cakes, so I'm hoping you might teach me a thing or two today. So tell me what we're going to do.
What we're going to do is we're going to do a 3-tier wedding cake for somebody today. Now we've washed our hands and we've got ourselves togged up, we're going to start on the cake.
Excellent.
All right, now we've got some beautiful fruit cakes here, and they need to be marzipaned.
Okay.
And unfortunately, with a lot of cakes, you do get some little blemishes. And what I talk about, the marzipan is really like your undergarment, your foundation garment. Get a good shape.
We all need that.
Yes, we do. Right, so now you see I'm playing a little game here, George. I'm filling these little holes.
It's dough. It looks like dough.
So we'll just break off any little bits.
Okay.
We don't want any sort of dents here.
To make sure that it's smooth all over.
Absolutely. And this marzipan, I mean, these are actually the cakes that we sell ready-made in the shop.
I do absolutely, I love marzipan.
This is good quality marzipan as well.
Is it?
But I mean, you know, a lot of people are not supposed to be eating it.
Sorry.
Now, I have already what we call kneaded this a bit. And it can be a little bit hard work.
It's quite hard actually, isn't it?
Yeah, so the warmth of your hand will soften it as well, George. So I just want to work this.
How do you do it?
It's quite tactile.
Okay,
now, come on.
So I'm just folding it over,
yeah? Just fold it over, but if you can get both your hands onto it, the warmth of your hand will soften it. What I'm looking for actually is a nice ball that's quite smooth on the top here.
I don't think it's exactly smooth
that's
yet.
not quite right, yeah.
I'm going to work on it.
Then we're going to get our little sugar shaker.
Let's shake, baby.
We're going to shake the sugar, icing sugar, onto our board. Now we're going to start rolling. And we want it, because we've got a round cake, this is an extra challenge to you, George. This is actually to keep this round.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
So it's a question of just rolling and turning, making sure that there's still some sugar under the board so it doesn't stick.
And how am I rating in terms of a pupil?
At the moment?
Out of 10?
5.
Q. 5?
But you're a beginner.
Officially
by
average.
By the end of today, you'll be 9.
I'm aiming for a 9. I'm aiming for a 10.
Go for a 9. Go for a 10. A little bit more pressure there, George.
Okay.
Don't be frightened of it. Now then, we've got to put it onto the cake.
Okay.
So, if you just pull the marzipan to the edge of your board here. That's it.
Okay.
Put your rolling pin about halfway.
Mm-hmm.
And fold your marzipan over. Lovely.
Okay.
Bring your cake onto your board.
Okay.
And lift up your marzipan and drape it so that it's covering the front edge.
Okay.
So because you know it's going to be big enough because you've measured it. And then just pop it over like that. So we're going to move on to the sugar paste. You see I've wrapped it up in a plastic bag for you because this will dry out very quickly and it will then crack when we put it onto the cake if we don't work reasonably fast with it. Voila.
Perfect.
Okay, so you want to make it, well, we'll put the ribbon on in a minute. What we need to do is now we're going to make some simple little decorations to go on it.
Ooh, fabulous. Okay.
So I think we could sit down because I think your back's a little bit sore,
I could do with a break, yeah.
Yeah?
Look at that. Okay, Anne, completed the challenge. Marks out of 10.
Because, George, this is your very first attempt, I could put my hand on my heart and say, I'm going to give you 10.
Oh,
because
you're so
I
kind.
think you have really, and I genuinely mean that, I think you have done so well for a first attempt.
Thank you, Anne.